Welcome back to Dreamkatcher Daily. Today we arrive at card 14 in the Major Arcana, Temperance. At first glance, Temperance seems soft compared to the intense cards that surround it, Death before and the Devil after. But Temperance holds a quiet power. This card is about balance, harmony, and the art of bending opposites. It's about patience, healing, and the ability to stand in the middle path rather than swing to extremes. Temperance whispers that moderation is strength, and that peace is created through integration. In our last lesson, we explored death, a card of endings, transformation, and release. Temperance follows as the natural healing process. After loss, after change, comes the work of finding equilibrium again. Temperance is the steady energy guiding us towards renewal and wholeness. Temperance is card 14. In numerology, 14 reduces to 5, because 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 in the tarot represent challenge, conflict, and adjustment. Think of the 5 of Wands or the 5 of Swords, energy scattered, clashing, or disrupted. But Temperance brings a higher perspective to that 5 energy. It tells us that balance is possible even in times of chaos. 14 also shows the journey from the stability of 4 to the freedom of 5. Here we are reminded that balance isn't static. It's a living, breathing process. Like standing on one foot, it requires continuous adjustment. Temperance is associated with the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the seeker, adventurous, optimistic, and philosophical. This sign wants to explore higher truths and discover meaning across different cultures, beliefs, and experiences. That Sagittarian influence allows and shows in Temperance through its theme of blending. The card teaches us to expand beyond one-sided thinking, to open ourselves to wisdom that may come from unexpected places. Sagittarius reminds us that harmony isn't found in rigidity, but in openness and curiosity. The element of Temperance is fire, but here it's not a destructive or consuming fire. Instead, it's the fire of spirit, illuminating, guiding, and purifying. Fire here warms and inspires, giving us courage to keep walking the middle path. Let's look closely at the imagery of Temperance in the Rider-Waite deck. At the very top we see a golden halo shining above the angel's head. This represents spiritual clarity, enlightenment, and higher awareness. It tells us that the message is this card comes from a divine source. The angel itself is radiant and androgynous, neither male nor female, symbolizing unity of opposites. The most striking feature is its brilliant red wings. Red is the color of vitality, passion, and life force. These fiery wings connect Temperance to the element of spirit and remind us harmony isn't dull or lifeless. It's vibrant and alive, requiring energy and action. The angel wears a white robe, representing purity, truth, and clarity. On the chest of the robe is a triangle inside a square. This is deep aesthetic symbol. A triangle is spirit, the square is matter, and together they show spirit living within the material world, balance between the physical and the divine. In the angel's hands are 2 golden cups, and water flows continuously between them. The stream moves in a way that seems to defy gravity. This is the act of blending opposites, conscious and unconscious, masculine and feminine, divine and earthly. It shows that balance is not static, but a continual, flowing process. Looking down, we see the angel's feet in two realms. One foot stands firmly on the green grass of the land, and the other dips into the flowing water. This dual stance shows perfect balance, grounded in the material, while staying connected to the emotional and the spiritual. Surrounding the angel is a lush landscape of flowers and greenery, symbolizing growth and fertility and renewal. Beyond this, a winding path leads to the distance, guiding our eyes towards the horizon. At the end of this path, between two mountains, is a golden sunrise, glowing with promise. The sun represents enlightenment and conscious awareness, while the mountains frame the journey, suggesting that patience and persistence will carry us to higher wisdom. From halo to sun, every symbol works together to reinforce Temperance's message: harmony, healing, and the balance between all forces of life. Temperance teaches us patience. It tells us that healing doesn't happen overnight, and integration takes time. It's about resisting the urge to rush, to push, or to demand immediate results. Instead, it invites us to trust the process. This card is also a reminder of moderation. Too much of anything, even something good, throws us off balance. Temperance asks, where are you overindulging? Where are you depriving yourself? How can you return to the middle path? On a deeper level, temperance is alchemy. It speaks of transformation, not through destruction, but through blending. Think of how fire and water might destroy each other if left in extremes. But in the right balance, they create steam, a force that powers engines and moves mountains. Temperance is that subtle art. When temperance appears upright, it's a blessing. It suggests you are finding balance in your life or are being called. This card speaks of healing after hardship, peace after conflict, and the wisdom that comes from patience. It may point to moderation in health, harmony in relationships, or spiritual equilibrium. When temperance is reversed, it warns of imbalance, impatient, or excess. You may be overindulging, rushing a process, or swinging from one extreme to the other. Instead of blending energies, you might be letting them clash. Reversed temperance can also signal disharmony in relationships, arguments, misunderstandings, or a lack of compromise. On a personal level, it may suggest that you're ignoring your inner guidance, moving too fast, or refusing to accept necessary adjustments. Temperance is the angel of balance. It teaches us to walk the middle path with patience, humility, and grace. After the endings of death, temperance reassures us that renewal is possible. Healing comes drop by drop, moment by moment, and choice by choice. So when you see the temperance in a reading, remember its message. Wholeness comes not from extremes, but from balance. Trust the process. Blend the opposites, and allow peace to flow through your life like water from one cup to another. If you found today's teaching helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Dreamkatcher Daily, and click on the bell icon so you'll never miss a lesson that we can journey through together. Join me in the next video where we will explore the devil, a card of temptation, shadow, and the lessons hidden within our attachments.